nigga, kiss the death friend, protect your neck. She ain't on the 3 boys in the Cadillac, grave digger. Money over on my hands. Here lies young getting paid for. Never take a loss on my install. Only take a when I'm dead. I be gang 3 times on my install. Been from the cradle to the grave. Now your favorite rapper name on the install. Too late, you already dead. Right now I'm on the edge, so don't push me. Trouble something 96. You were shook with me. What's that? I smell. Let me count my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, run. Hi, my name is Dirk Cobain. Like a, here I go to the next episode. Ain't no damn this explosive Beast Coast. The mother ride or die for my.
I'll be right back.
All right, Coach. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Philadelphia Eagles. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jarek McKinnon. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Wentz now on 1st down. Going for the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for Philly. 49 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now McKinnon. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Hang in there now. Run. Back. 180. 82. Great 15. Shorty.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. And that is caught. It's Aguilar for the Eagle touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive. Just past the 30-yard line.
It's hot as fuck outside, ain't it? Shit, I got the window open.
No, fuck outside. What is that?
No. Hey, bro, it's hot. What, man? You know what it is. Y'all know what it is. No, it's hot as fuck in the house, bro. It's like 73, bro. It's hot in the motherfucking here.
This one complete to Christian Kirk.
Bro, look, it's 73 is motherfucking. I ain't getting heat on like them bitch 59, 73 in the goddamn house. I ain't open the goddamn window up top of the motherfucker.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside.
You probably need a battery in that motherfucker though. A lot of times practice like that, you need a battery in that bitch. Yeah.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen.
After about like 3-4 years you having that car too, you might go ahead and throw a battery in that one time, gonna freeze it.
Rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude.
Well,
but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. It's Rosen again. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Tell your mom when we put no fake earrings
Oh,
in your ears.
yeah, like you buy something. Why you take your name?
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining.
No, they don't really. Especially the starters.
Yeah, she wears fake earrings here because she changes them out. But that's fine. She wears different ones. I wear fake earrings.
And on the ground they go.
Oh, no, I got really.
And they'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a first down. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Bye, Mommy. Bye, Mommy. Bye, Miss Queen. Bye, Miss Queen.
Rosen on 1st and 10. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Fletcher Cox, never giving up. He's able to keep working and get him for a loss of 12. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Derek Barnett. Able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Pass interference.
And Zerline pulled it. Zerline pulled it. It's no good. Wide left. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. And running with power here. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jerick McKinnon, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. And his kick is good. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Now Rosen to throw on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down. Then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
3rd and long here for Rosen. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself.
Money, who you playing? That nigga's whole ass.
How about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing on first is Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. Alshon Jeffrey. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. Wentz finding his favorite receiver, Jeffrey, on a big one. 46 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, there we go. Back man. 120.
And they'll run it here. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
120.
Toss play to McKinnon. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll try and run with McKinnon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Now that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelmed. Because they absolutely overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the backfield.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Back. List 5-2. List 5-2. List 5-2. Check. Yes. List 5-7.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. It's the fullback. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And that has to warm the hearts of a lot of old school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back.
Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Mills.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go.
McKinnon. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
46 down, man. 5-4. Here we go. 120. 82.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Wentz going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
Here we go. 120.
On the toss, it's McKinnon. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jarek McKinnon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And he's able to put it through. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Detroit!
2nd and 10 now. It's Rosen. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. On 3rd down, Rosen. And he's got Snead. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one as a receiver is got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Rosen will throw. That incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably
John, we're in Fortnite after your game.
on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Real quick, 2 games in, real jump off the tail after that.
Inside the 20. A very
Cause the money game right now anyway.
27.
We've been playing.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
No, lately, no.
The red zone for the first time.
No, Ryan. Usually he does do that, but last like few days he haven't been doing that.
Rosen to throw again.
Well, real.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end pass rush. They've been
Ryan was like he about to eat some food and shit. He's like, all right.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Rosen.
What?
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Nah, I thought he was asleep, man.
Another inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Damn, dog. Go to sleep.
The Eagles going to signal for a timeout. As they'll talk
iPad or something he is on.
Be an important 3rd down.
Leave me alone. I'm about to close the window, bro. I'm so busy looking outside and shit when I go outside. Huh?
It'll open.
Not close, okay?
Again, it's Rosen. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, go do something. Where the iPad at?
And Zerline's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game, that's a lot to carry around.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball. To create.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Oh, shit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. So able to break through the initial contact and then down right near the 25.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. And now the Cardinals are going to use another timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Hey, Rob, one phone go.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
He's going to rifle one. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A huge play there for Arizona. And even 50 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still,
I don't understand what the Pelicans doing. Why are you not sending a counter offer?
Right?
Like, you want something, but
beat a defender for the football. He has
the
that
counter
in his
offer
arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds
so with the deal already on the table?
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Yeah.
All right, now lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Yeah, I was looking at it. Yeah, right. That was like an hour ago.
That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And they're able to get
I think they might wait till like Tuesday or something like that to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? After the Super Bowl, and give them something to talk about.
Now Rosen.
I think it's already out there. Because ain't no way you take Anthony Davis off your little pregame thing, all the players on there. You know what I'm saying? That don't even make sense. So we can do Adam back on. Like,
he's really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball
For
team.
what?
Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position. Able
Sit him out for what? For his finger? So he comes back healthy, and it's like, oh.
They want to go to the air again with Rosen. Just keeping the play alive. His throw caught at about the 5. Now he's signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Yep. And I think what happened yesterday, I think Michael Beasley probably gone. That's why the argument happened yesterday. He probably know he gone already. Like, better not say nothing. So he got into a little water. Yo, ass nigga, you ain't shit anyway. I'm off this bitch anyway. Well,
here's Josh Rosen. And that is caught. Touchdown.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't say Lance. They said the other shooting guard, Hart. They said Hart. It was Hart. Beasley and McGee.
Get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is, if they take the ball down to start the second
Hey,
half
Kenny, you ready?
and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely.
Wow, you can load up.
This is taken at its 4.
We run some games and shit real hoop.
Good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the third quarter. Let me spit this out.
Well, who you going with today? I already know Jerry going Patriots. Who you going with?
This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. So here's the Cardinals offense.
What's the speed on that nigga, Jerry?
To start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the
What's the speed on that nigga?
Ah, man.
Though. We'll see what
That's safety.
adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make
Hey, no way. I'm about to say, this nigga got 97 speed.
I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
All right.
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive.
Play recognition kicking in.
Plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Hey, Rick, that play recognition shit kick in, man.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Hey, real hoop soon, though. I know Ware's got on. I know Money still his mag game and shit.
Right there. How about
So,
that play? Being able to change things up. You
but
think
go ahead. We're running 4 minute game. Money still in the game.
Everyone and give it to the big guy.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
No, we're about to run. We're about to get some good.
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag.
I just know that 2K really gonna play like one game or so because Money got to leave.
Team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterback
We ain't gonna play like that, really. We ain't gonna play like that. I think Money worked today.
Now a play fake here on first down. Forced out 2 left.
Yeah, Money gone. Shit, I'll be here. I know you probably be around. I'm only leaving like at 4 o'clock. I'm just going to get some motherfucking chicken from Detroit. I'm coming back.
That's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it.
They got online ordering?
This nigga.
Flushed out right.
I got a card for you.
Yeah. I said I might have something for you. I don't know.
Jones, the intended receiver. It's third down.
Only if it's online.
Deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit.
Darn, like, come pick it up a ticket.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Yeah, I need some better offense.
From the gun on third down, it's Rosen. Flush to his right.
One day I'm gonna order that big video pizza. Just because, like, fuck it. Only why I don't order it, like, I can order that bitch on the car, but I don't order it because there's too much pizza. I ain't got nobody to eat that bitch. So I guess it's too much pizza.
Third quarter, an interception, so maybe a tone setter.
He gonna eat half of that shit, man. He gonna eat half of it.
That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of
he probably eat half of it. That's about it.
Does that happen to you?
My daughter, she probably eat one whole slice.
About teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Good starting field position
Shit.
for them as they come up
Yeah,
first and 10.
cause she eat like 3 pieces like Little Caesar. She eat 3 of them bitches. She greedy as hell, bro.
Measure of revenge there. He's
I don't understand. I
one,
look.
but this time they get him behind
Hey, look.
the line. That's
Hey,
gonna
look.
go as a
I eat
loss
about
of a
4
yard
pieces. She
into
eat 3
second
herself.
down.
She greedy as hell. I eat 3, I'm stuffed. But, hey, we all know Darren, that nigga swallow 4 of them bitches.
Now contact up front.
He said swallow.
Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
I just seen Bo eat some little bit of chili cheese fries and take 2 drinks and be done. Ain't that right, Bo?
And now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty.
Hey, I just seen Bo eat. Hey, I see.
Working from the gun, Keenum. Being chased out left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll end up getting 5 out of it.
I went to the bar with Bo. That nigga had a little bit of chili cheese fries and had some drinks. Nigga had two drinks. Was done. I had to carry Bo out the bar, man.
Avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down. Avoiding the big hit.
Yeah. Okay. Man, I still had to carry Bo in the car. Bo slept over his car, man. He let me sit here for a minute. Sober up. Like, man, you good? It's fucked up.
Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
Yeah, you know, on Islands, boy. Yeah, Bo, you always pass out somewhere. You at the motherfucking concert passed out. Hoes all laughing at you. You get the bus on. Sleep.
Nigga, Bo sleep.
Oh, shit.
Why you asleep, nigga?
You look, she take your goddamn glasses.
Back up Keenum. Oh, he's got a man wide.
Yo, let's go. Music playing loud, everything. Bo here, shit.
Marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing.
Bro, you one of those niggas. You just go to sleep no matter where the fuck you at.
Hey, Ron, we waiting on you.
Oh, you.
They'll try and run for it on 1st
Rich
and
nigga
goal.
out.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time.
Bo, you like a sloppy bitch when you get drunk, huh?
Against them.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Look at this nigga.
You get your goddamn PS4, man. We got switch our game chat and shit for your weak ass shit.
From the gun, it's Keenum. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
We waiting on you.
Dallas Goedert, his 5th touchdown now on the
We got some sort of game chat, man. We back.
Add on to their lead. And he is a reliable
This nigga Nap and T-Nap stay going at each other.
Man, they like cousins?
Remember, they can use him in
Oh,
certain
them look like boyfriend and
positions, so many
girlfriend.
different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard
Yeah, I'm
line.
trying to get fucked up
Arizona
for the Super
getting
Bowl.
ready to go as they take the
Probably work
field.
Monday, too.
They've got to
Who
dig down
knows?
deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
From the gun, it's Rosen. Throw left side complete. It's Gardner. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. And his throw is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
This nigga Fetty Wap, I'll be shot the fuck up downtown Atlanta.
And oh, he took that in one hand.
Bruh, yes they is, dog.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Ricky Seals
Where we
Jones,
live at.
his 4th touchdown.
That's what I said, bro.
And the Cardinals cut into that lead.
Yeah, we thought about that shit when we was down there, man, Atlanta last year. He's like, yo, we gotta come back here for the Super Bowl, man.
Zerline out now to kick this one away.
Crazy shit, nigga. I was out there knocking bitches down when I was in Atlanta, boy.
To return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Bro,
Eagles offense
you want to see the videos? Want to see the videos?
Field. And for them, a touchdown.
Matter of fact, nigga, you got me on Instagram.
Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,
don't do that, Macho. Don't hate.
You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
No, you ain't keeping nothing to buck in you.
Wrinkles and counters.
Don't do that, Macho.
You know they'll make some adjustments.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
After that like that, trying to lift up weights they can't handle.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
22.
To throw on 2nd down is Keenum. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Keenum going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Ain't nothing new.
And Jeffrey's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, 52. They're hot. We're good. Hey, go Rodgers.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia.
Let's go.
Keenum to throw on 2nd down. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun.
Down. Roger. Hey, go Rodgers.
This bitch so ugly, bruh. This she found somebody to love her.
Keenum on 3rd down. Buying time to his
Nah, but this bitch wild. Like she was out here thotting,
and he finds a man.
like
That's right.
getting fucked in motherfucking classrooms, getting trained on and shit.
20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Yeah, but then a nigga like we hung out with had a baby with her and wiped her.
Pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be.
So now
This play was flushed to his left.
Macho, no, that's terrible. Macho, you don't do that, Macho. No.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Bro, like I look at this nigga like, bro, you know how many of us fucked your bitch, nigga? Nutted all in her face? And you, like, bro, your girl was a hoe, my nigga.
He's had his way in this one, but this
You had
time they get him behind the line.
Oh yeah, I definitely nutted in that bitch, man.
And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Let's go, let's go.
Now Keener. His throw incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
He's a little trigger happy.
Hey, Macho, so you judging niggas now, fat boy?
Throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw at any place.
Hey, Macho, let me see your girl. Let me talk to your wife for a minute.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a
Nah,
little
that
bit.
bitch trash.
Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And Elliott puts this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
She got fat ass. That's about it. Like her ass fat, but her face is like precious, like CD from the color purple.
The Cardinal offense here ready to take over, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
She like thick with it, like not fat, thick, like
when you score a touchdown,
her ass fat, but her, like she got some ways.
On the last drive, when you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Nah, I just got that.
Flip one out here to his running back. And he's
Nah, I just got the head. I ain't want to stick my dick in that.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Oh my God.
To throw is Rosen.
Right.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings
I feel
up
bad. I'm
2nd
fucking
down.
this bitch at my job. But we gotta tell the other bitch I'm talking to that I ain't fucking her.
And they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more.
Send your lady some flowers to work on Valentine's Day from a secret admirer. If she don't bring the flowers home, she cheating. Snapple facts.
Second and 10 now. It's
And Macho, I'm gonna be out there in Miami, nigga.
Pressure right. The right side going to be caught by Seals Jones. Take this to the other
You ain't gonna
side
pop
of
out, Macho?
before going out of bounds. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Nah.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's
Nah, because niggas is ignorant. Niggas ain't got no bread. Niggas is broke rich.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And it's incomplete.
Too many niggas got like real life beef with each other already.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man.
Oh, Lord.
And go up at that moment of truth and make a
Lord.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
That would probably get jumped out there. Like, yeah, I'm here now, niggas. What up?
He's gonna rifle
First thing niggas just do it. As soon as niggas walk through the door, flaring niggas' outfits.
And that one results in 35 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays.
That's that, man. They playing a nice little trip to Vegas.
Exactly what they did
I said that, nigga. No, but that's the way.
Touchdown, Arizona. Christian Kirk, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. Zerline good with a PAT. And that will shave one more off this lead.
She made a pure slasher.
Zerline out now to kick this one away.
Trying to go at Zion.
This one fielded at the 5.
Oh, Lord.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
And out now come the Eagles. And
well,
they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead.
Why not? Why wouldn't he be
conservative? They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on the lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it,
bro,
touchdowns.
He got the college. Then he got a whole off season when he come in. You know that ain't gonna be ready by then.
He's got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Keenum now.
That nigga might be one of those special challenges.
The second half, not bad. 1st and 10.
Hey, bro. No disrespect, but when you think things, it usually ain't right.
A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, Lord.
It's tough to be a defender in today's NFL.
Talking out his ass like he don't need his mouth again.
For in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
That's his career right there.
Continuing to run, they'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's Keenum. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Robert Kimdichie in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap for Keenum. Escapes the sack. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This to make it a 3-score game late.
I'm about to set my bet up now for this sports bet.
And that'll push the lead up to 17. After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
That's basically what it's looking like. It's sad.
Rosen and the Cardinals take over with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
All right, now, look at 56.
Now Rosen on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. And now it's Rosen looking. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen.
Will they get that defense? Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Rosen on 4th down. Now a desperation throw. Deep depth. It got his man. Complete. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
And they pick up the 1st down on a 4th down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stopped them on 3rd down, or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But, boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gardner. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one goes for 24 yards. From the red zone now, here's Rosen on 1st down. Flushed out right. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now, before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout.
Offside.
They'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
You ate already.
Again, it's Rosen. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Rosen to throw again. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
All right, here we go. Green.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Allen Robinson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that will get them one closer. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Philadelphia, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Carolina Panthers come to town. Meanwhile, for Arizona, it's just their second loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.